night, sending alone conversations with a stranger I barely know. Swearing this will be the last, but it probably won't. I got nothing left to lose or use, or do my bad habits lead to white eyes staring into space? And I know I lose control of the things that I say. Yeah, I was looking for a way out, now I can't escape. Nothing happens after two. It's true, my bad habits lead to you.
I'll be back live on BBC Radio 2 next weekend and on BBC One tonight, Saturday evening from 6:30. This is a TBI Media production. This is Radio 2 on the BBC Sounds app, on your smart speaker and on 88 to 91 FM.
BBC News at 1 o'clock. This is Justine Green. The RMT union says it's planning to reballot members on further strikes as their seventh day of industrial action causes massive disruption on Britain's railways. More than 50,000 workers from the RMT and 3 other unions are taking part in today's walkout, having failed to resolve their long-running dispute about pay and conditions. Only 11% of the usual Saturday timetable is running. The RMT's General Secretary Mick Lynch says the action is getting stronger and he believes it has public support.
We've taken that decision. We will be commencing a reballot next week. So that process will be underway, and then we expect a very healthy return and a fresh mandate that will go through to the middle of next year if that's what's needed. But we don't want that. We'd rather get a settlement and get this dispute out of the way and get back to normal.
Ukraine's nuclear operator has accused Russian forces of abducting the director of the Zaporizhzhia power station. The complex is under Russian occupation, but Ukrainian technicians are still running it. Petro Kotin, the head of Ukraine's state-owned nuclear company Enerhoatom, says the director had been under pressure to hand over the plant to Russia's own nuclear operator.
His car was stopped, he was taken out of the car, and with his eyes blindfolded, he was driving in the unknown direction. At the moment, we do not have information where he is now. And we expect that they're trying to make him accept this move from Russians to capture the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant.
The Ukrainian military says it's encircled Russian forces in the strategic eastern town of Liman in the Donetsk region. Unconfirmed video footage posted online by President Zelensky's chief of staff showed soldiers waving a Ukrainian flag near a welcome sign on the town's outskirts. Gas has begun flowing down a new pipeline from Norway to Poland, raising hopes that Central and Eastern Europe will become less dependent on Russian energy. Poland's gas supply had come from Russia for decades until supplies were cut off in April when it refused to pay its bills in rubles. The price cap on gas and electricity bills has risen in England, Scotland and Wales. A typical annual bill has gone up to £2,500, twice as high as last winter. A 2-year government cap on the average cost per unit of energy is aimed at preventing prices climbing even higher. Maxine Flewett's husband Ron has a serious lung condition and she's worried she won't be able to keep him comfortable at home.
We stay in bed longer in the morning so that we don't get up to have to need the heat, and this is already because it's got cold already this week, and we're like, what in the depths of winter? How am I going to keep him healthy enough to live and be alive at the end of this winter? And that's no exaggeration.
And the weather, it will be a breezy afternoon with sunny spells across the UK. BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 1.
Greetings, Pop Pickers. Saturday is our day for Pick of the Pops on BBC Radio 2. In the first hour, it's the top 20 from this date in 1975. Then we hear the hits from the 1st of October, 1992. If it's 75, there must be ABBA, the Shy-Lights, in 4 Seasons. Then there's Rod Stewart, Leo Sayer, and Art Garfunkel. Who Loves You? It's time for love. There goes my first love. I only have eyes for you. Heartbeat. I'm on fire. We begin in 75. Number 27. Mud La La Lucy.